Written by Rudyard Kipling in 1888, The Man Who Would Be King is a novella that delves into the theme of British colonialism, a recurring subject in Kipling's body of work, which includes well-known pieces like The Jungle Book, 1894, Kim, 1901, and The White Man's Burden, 1899. Kipling's literary standing has undergone shifts in perception over time, often influenced by the prevailing political climate, yet his works have retained popularity well into the 21st century. The narrative unfolds through the perspective of an unnamed English newspaper editor residing in India. It begins with the editor reflecting on the diverse individuals he has encountered in his line of work, eventually focusing on a particular encounter that involved meeting a man, or men, aspiring to become kings. The recollection starts with the editor engaging in a conversation with a stranger, a loafer who lives a nomadic life, occasionally masquerading as a newspaper correspondent. This man urges the narrator to deliver a cryptic message to a friend, instructing him to find a red-bearded man at the train station and inform him that he has gone south. The narrator complies, but also alerts the local authorities about the impersonation, leading to the capture of the two men. The editor goes on to describe the harsh seasons in India, particularly the oppressive heat of summer, which often results in illness. It is during this challenging season that the two men, Peachey Carnehan and Daniel Dravot, reappear in the newspaper office, expressing their intention to establish themselves as kings in Kafiristan, a region in Afghanistan. The narrator, expecting their demise on this perilous journey, provides them with a map and excerpts from the Encyclopedia Britannica. The following summer, Peachey returns to the newspaper office, appearing destitute and alone in the middle of the night. The narrator persuades him to recount the events that transpired after he and Daniel departed from India. Despite teetering on the brink of madness, Peachey recounts their perilous journey into Kafiristan. Along the way, they faced numerous challenges, resorting to killing and consuming their camels and mules for survival. In the mountainous terrain, they encountered warring villages, using their firearms to assist the outnumbered tribesmen. Proclaiming themselves as gods, Peachey and Dravot, with clever tactics, discovered the secret mark of the gods, persuading the locals through deception. They trained the villagers in the use of firearms, forming an army that moved from village to village, repeating their conquests. Dravot, assuming the role of king, devised many of their plans, while Peachey executed them using the army. Both adorned themselves with crowns of gold, although Peachey found his too small and heavy. As winter approached, Dravot's ambition soared. Believing the conquered people were similar to the English, he aimed to build an empire to present to Queen Victoria. Despite reminders of the contract prohibiting marriage, Dravot insisted on taking a wife. The village priests and Peachey tried to dissuade him, but he remained resolute. The wedding day took a disastrous turn when the bride bit Dravot, revealing their mortal nature. The army turned against them, and a native named Billy Fish, attempting to aid their escape, was killed. Dravot, realizing the folly of their godly claims, offered himself to the natives. Forced onto a rope bridge, he fell to his death when they cut its end. Peachey, crucified but surviving, fled the country. Returning to India in a half-mad state, he carried a single black sack amidst his tattered clothes. The sack contained the decapitated head of Daniel Dravot, still adorned with its golden crown. Although Peachey left the office, the narrator discovered him crawling in the scorching sun the next day and arranged for his admission to an asylum. Peachey met his demise there, leaving no trace of the severed head. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.